Hello, Blue Jays fans. Welcome in here to East Coast Blue Jays. So the Toronto Blue Jays lost today of a score to 2-1 against the Chicago White Sox to break their winning streak stuck at 10. They tied the winning streak. They almost won it today, but lacking of some hits. They had a chance to get their 11th game winning streak to break the franchise record, but they didn't. But we're going to break down why they lost. There's some trade rumors I like to talk about, and some outstanding. The last 10 games was outstanding for the Blue Jays. So stick around and let's get this going. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff. But thank you for coming into East Coast Blue Jays. Now let's go. So the Toronto Blue Jays lost today of a score to 2-1. Adrian Hauser pitched well for the Sox. Eric Lauer did not pitch so well today. The Jays had 9 hits and couldn't drum up any more runs. But the White Sox, kudos to you. I guess you had a better game than the Jays did. After the game, Jeff Passan had a conversation with John Schneider about the outstanding performance of the hot Blue Jays. And he said the Blue Jays' 10-game winning streak ended today, but Canada has fallen in love with this team, and it get why. Elite defense, must improve base running, and the lowest strikeout rate in MLB. Here's John Schneider talking about what it's like to have a whole country behind you. And you can go to Jeff Passan's X and watch the video there. But you know what? I'm proud of these Blue Jays. They have definitely made things very interesting. They definitely brought back a lot of fans that have left for a while, but now they're back. Everybody's back on the bandwagon, and hopefully the Jays will continue doing. They're going to have an off day tomorrow, and they're going to be playing the Oakland Athletics Friday night. So let's go. They did not only win a 10-game winning streak, they broke a franchise record for the most wins in franchise history before the All-Star break at 54. And they still have a few more games left before the All-Star break, and they can continue rising this winning streak before the All-Star happens. I think it's July 16th. But yeah, congratulations to the Blue Jays on their 10-game winning streak and a franchise history in wins before the All-Star game at 54. And those 10-game winning streak definitely took a lot of effort from George Springer. Hot streak. He was the player of the week. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his hot streak. He's doing very well. We had some key starting pitchers. Gosman pitched great. Bassett pitched great. Brios, and the closer, Jeff Hoffman, definitely pitched well as well. And what can you say about Addison Berger? He's right up there, hitting in the second spot, driving in runs, driving out homers. So it's definitely a team effort. We've been getting a lot of great defense, and it's just the strong, great manager as well. Yes, and the bullpen even helped out a lot too as well. It was a huge team effort. A tweet by Keegan Matheson. Blue Jays lost 2-1. Well, yes. And their 10-game winning streak is over. It had to finish eventually, boys. It had to. They were due to an untidy one eventually. They are now 54-39 and off to face the A's beginning Friday night. But yeah, we were a little sloppy today, especially running the bases. I can mention one guy, Mr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He stretched out. He tried to stretch out a double yesterday. He ended up getting caught out second. And then today, pitcher threw it to first, threw it away. So Vladdy ran the second. He was safe. But then he decided to keep going. And then he ended up getting thrown out at third base again. So I don't know what the coach is going to say to him, but he's going to have to say something to him, because if Vladdy's going to keep running bases like that, like this, like a minor leaguer, he's going to have to get benched. Like Pop says, send him down to the minors. But yes, congratulations to the Jays. Keep doing what you're doing. Tomorrow's an off day, off to Oakland, and let's get this going again. So now there's some trade rumors, and lots of talk going on because, as you all know, trade deadline is at the end of July 31st. So there's probably going to be a lot of talks from now till then. And one of them I came across was actually, this is just a rumor from Bulldog on the X. He said, Jays fans, would this move get this team over the hump? Who says no, Blue Jays or Brewers? So starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta for Addison Berger, Ricky Tiedemann, and Trey DeSaveg. And I was like, no, I don't like this at all. Are you crazy? This is ridiculous. I wouldn't trade this. I mean, Addison Berger. I mean, if you get rid of Addison Berger, you might as well just get rid of your team. I don't like this trade at all. I'd keep Berger, maybe get rid of the other two guys, and maybe throw in, I don't know, Jonathan Class A. I don't know, but you can't trade Addison Berger. He's doing so good. It would just be a slap in the face. So I don't like this. So I say no to this. Do you guys say no to this? I do. I don't like it at all. So another trade rumor or source by Mr. Hector Gomez. Yes, so Hector Gomez is at it again. So this time, as it says right here, give me a sec here, boys. So Hector Gomez today, that was probably around an hour and a half ago while this is being recorded. Source, the Blue Jays have interest in Edward Cabrera from the Miami Marlins and Jacob deGrom if he becomes available. He plays for Texas. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but that's the way I see it. But yeah, another tweet about Hector. The Jays supposedly is interested in Edward Cabrera and Jacob deGrom. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll look at their stats here. So Jacob, he is a veteran. He's been in the league for a while now. He's 37. He's a left-handed pitcher. A right-handed pitcher. This year alone, he has played 18 games with a 9.2 record, 2.29 ERA, and 105 strikeouts. So that's some great numbers. Over his career, he's pitched over 236 games, 93 wins, 59 losses, of ERA of 2.50 with over 1,771 strikeout. So far, he's having a great season with the Texas. Texas not having a good season at all. For him to have these kind of numbers for Texas is pretty phenomenal. So the other one is Edward Cabrera. So he's 27, so he's a young guy. He is also a right-handed pitcher. So far this regular season of the 2025 season, he's pitched in 25 games, 3 wins, 3 losses, with an ERA of 3.33 with 80 strikeouts. That's not bad. Over his career, he's played in 78 games, 20 losses, 20 wins, 25 losses, an ERA of 4.11 with 408 strikeouts. So he seems like a young man that still has quite a bit of control. As far as Mr. Jacob, he's up there in age, so he's probably a rental. So this guy is probably a rental, and Cabrera is probably he's probably got a few years left in control. So a comment by Mr. Ross Atkins, and he says, I think if you're going to try to engage Texas, it's got to be a meaningful return. If you go to the playoffs with deGrom healthy, that's the kind of weapon that can scare you in a series. So, yeah. So if we do decide to get a guy like this, he's a veteran. He's been in the league for a long time. He's having a great season. And if we do possibly go out and get this guy, we would probably have to give up a lot to get him. Maybe an Addison Berger, like mentioned before, and minor leaguer, maybe more than that. But obviously, we're going to need more pitching because right now, Eric Lauer, he's doing well, but he got roughed up around today and he left the game early in the 4th inning. Max Scherzer, you're not real sure what you're going to expect out of that guy. You don't know if his thumb's going to flare up again or what, but this is probably a move that we're going to have to make in order to to contend in the playoffs. So it's something that we're going to have to do, and I'm all for it. I mean, I'm all for winning, and if it's going to help the team to better the team, then that's what we're going to have to do. So again, the Toronto Blue Jays have the most record in franchise history of 54. Congratulations. And we've tied the winning streak at 10 games. So it was a great run that the Jays been on. They're probably the hottest team in the league right now. Maybe not the best team in the league, but they are the hottest team right now in the league. They'll have a day off tomorrow. They're going to be flying into Oakland, playing the Oakland Athletics. So it's another bottom, one of the worst teams in the league we're going to be playing. But like I always say, they still drive fancy cars just like the Jays do. So we got to take this team serious, and we get back in the winning streak, because right now we are still ahead in the American League East standings, ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays and New York Yankees. 3.5 games Yankees are playing right now. They are winning. So when this video is finished recording tomorrow, it looks like the Yankees are going to be 3 games behind the Toronto Blue Jays. But what an outstanding performance by the Toronto Blue Jays the last little while now. They're just doing phenomenal. They went from winning. I think their winnings was 26 and 28. And now we're 54 and 39. So what an accomplishment for these Blue Jays. Kudos to all you guys. Your defensive, your hitting, everything's working right now. Today was just an off day for the Toronto Blue Jays. So hopefully things will turn out better Friday night, and we'll see what happens. But thank you all for coming in here to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. Thank you all for coming in. If you lasted this long in the show, show me some love. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yes, have a great day, guys. And like I always say, let's go Blue Jays.